Hey y'all, Miranda here with another 360 hike. Today we'll be hiking up Waterrock Knob off of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then we'll be hiking to Browning Knob and seeing the remnants of a plane crash from the 1980s. Here's a quick tip for optimal video viewing. This video was filmed in 360 VR 5.6K resolution, so you may need to adjust your YouTube streaming settings to a higher quality for optimal viewing, and feel free to explore the screen in all directions. You can view this from a desktop or a mobile device, but I find it tends to work best on your mobile device. So let's start exploring. So this hike starts on the Blue Ridge Parkway in the Waterrock Knob parking lot, and you'll need to first hike to the summit at Waterrock Knob, which I've made another video for and will leave a link to in the description below. So once you've made it to the top of Waterrock Knob and enjoyed the view for a bit, you'll turn around like you're going to head back down the trail, and there'll be a trail off to your right. It's not really well marked. There's a faint blaze there, but that's about it. Altogether, this hike is going to be about 2.5 miles round trip. I'd say the hike up to Waterrock Knob is moderate, and then the trail to Browning Knob, which is the closest site to the plane crash, is even more strenuous than that. Just know that if you decide to hike this trail, it's unofficial and not maintained by the National Park Service, so the service is not responsible if you get lost or injured. So you're hiking at your own risk. To make sure I was on the right path, I downloaded the hike from Waterrock Knob to Browning Knob on All Trails, which I'll leave a link for below. So it's really slippery, it's really tree rooty, and you should definitely be mindful and take your time when hiking this trail. I wouldn't really call it a family-friendly trail, but I have seen families with kids and dogs hiking it.
Why that dog is so muddy. Yep. I like seriously question, like, wow. We're on like paved steps. Yep.
And here's the first, but not the last time that I slipped during this hike. So try to follow the yellow blazes on this trail. It's actually pretty easy to get lost on one of the unofficial or social trails if you're not paying attention. After hiking through the forest along the ridge, you'll come to a bald, and this is Browning Knob, where you'll start to see the area open up a little bit, although there is still a lot of shrubbery. And once you get to the bald, you'll take a left and hike back down into the forest, which will lead you to the crash site.
Seen a bunch of rabbits.
And there's the second time that I slipped and fell during this hike. Luckily, I just had a few bruises and scratches. So I did some research on the internet, and apparently in November of 1983, a Cessna 414 was flying from Chicago to the Jackson County Airport. And it crashed a little before 6 p.m. at about 6,000 feet. And neither the passenger or the pilot survived. It seems that the cause of the crash was a combination of poor visibility conditions and weather and alcohol. Apparently the pilot's blood alcohol level was elevated. If the plane had been about 150 feet higher, it could have cleared this mountain. So the plane and wreckage is scattered throughout this site, but the engines were actually salvaged after the crash, so you won't find the engines there. And remember, a couple people did die in this crash, so just kind of be respectful of the site. You can head back up to the Bald, and if you take a left, you'll shortly encounter another overlook from the top of Browning Knob. That's a pretty nice view. The elevation from Browning Knob is about 6,240 feet. After you've enjoyed the view, turn around and head back on the trail towards Waterrock Knob. It's about 0.7 miles from Browning Knob to Waterrock Peak, and then a little over half a mile back down to the parking lot. And enjoy some pretty spectacular views as you head back towards the parking lot. My name is Miranda. Thanks so much for joining me on another 360 hike. I'll put more information, links, directions in the description below. Please subscribe to my channel for more 360 hikes in North Carolina, as well as yoga and meditation videos. See you in the next video. Namaste and have a great day.